Hey guys, what's up? It's Kevin for the win, and we're back for another edition of Burnout Paradise. Today, I'm actually changing it up a bit. We are playing a different car. We are actually playing the Ecto 1 from the Ghostbusters franchise. Yes, there are DLC cars in this game. They have everything from the DeLorean to the Ecto 1. A couple of other pretty neat cars, so we're going to be using the Ecto 1 today. I'm not going to have as much speed in terms of this car as compared to the Annihilator PCPD one. But when you get top speed with the Ecto 1, we just did a super jump here, which is actually a very good example of that. When you get top speed, you'll get really, really fast. This car does a little bit better at handling the corners. It also does a slight bit better in terms of the stamina, so you can take a bit more hits, you can take a bit more crashes without getting wrecked. So we're going to try this one out. We are also an aggressive car, so we get the boost every time we do takedowns to cars, so that's a little bit of a benefit. We're going to start some races. We are working our way now through the A-class license. We have to clear 40 events to be able to level up to the Burnout license, which I think is the end of the game, so we're going to do this race. This sounds very familiar. We're going to the High Noon Club, so we have to race northeast. Hopefully we'll be able to do this in one shot. I don't know. Still haven't figured out why those cars are able to run the red light and I'm not able to do so. Strategy here, we're not the fastest car, so what we're going to have to do is play very carefully to our opponent's mistakes and do takedowns, case in point there, when possible to get the advantage. You know, taking down somebody gives us an extra boost. I'm not going to boost too much unless I see that I'm really far ahead and I can get to the goal, because if I overboost, as you see, we're just approaching the morning hours of the race. There is a lot of traffic, a lot of parked cars, potential that I will get wrecked super easily in this. So I'm going to play it a bit cautious. As you can see, though, handling in the Ecto 1 is really, really good. Once you get top speed, you can go very fast. Oof. I think we were going a little too fast there, I would say. We took a wreck, but we're still ahead. Got to make this left turn. So as it was interesting, I noticed this in the comments. People were saying that this game is actually really hard and the races make them want to rip out their hair. They were not sure how I was able to remain cool and not rage quit. Well, you know, practice makes perfect, first of all. When you get raged in any type of video game, whether it's a racing game or a card game or a fighting game, the minute you start getting upset, you're going to get rattled. You lose focus. So, like with everything, you got to remember, oof, that was really, really, really bad. But you have to remember not to get rattled. The minute you get rattled, you psych yourself out, you lose focus, and then pretty much that's where rage quits come along. Case in point there, if I took that crash and then started stomping around, I would not be able to make it to the goal, which we are 0.4 miles away. So as long as I don't crash into any car, we should be able to win this fairly easily. I'm going to make a sharp turn, which I didn't do very well, but we picked up the win in that race. One shot race there, so that's good. Off to a good start. All right, yeah, literally we just got a win, so we now have 39 wins before we can get our new license. All right. So we have to take down an Inferno van. Okay, usually I like to take these cars off the road first as opposed to doing a couple of races. I don't know, though. We're going to have to see if we can find it. Whoa. That pole came out of nowhere, literally. But look, we're still able to drive away from that. That's one of the benefits to the Ecto 1. So, you know, as with the Annihilator that we were playing with before, if we took a bad crash, usually we're not able to drive away from it. So we're a little bit slower, not too much slower. But we get more stamina for losing a little bit of speed. And we always got the boost to make it up. So oh, there's a repair site right there, so that's really okay. It's like if we didn't smash our car up. But basically, when you're trying to run cars off the road, what I like to do is I just like to go towards an area, ooh, took a bad crash again, where you have a straight line, so that way you can kind of race and get top speed in a straight line. Usually when you do that, one of the cars that you need to take off the road will generally spawn. It's not always the case. Sometimes it takes a long time for these cars to spawn. This time around, we're looking for a van, so I got to be careful because there's a lot of cars that are also kind of speeding. We're looking for a vehicle with erratic behavior. That's a van that looks like it should be in a Hot Wheels type of product. So it's one thing, surprisingly, that wasn't in Paradise, Burnout Paradise, is Hot Wheels cars. I would figure perfect. Ooh, whoa. Well, are we driving away from this? No, we are definitely not driving away from this. That was an epic car wreck right there. All right, so I just heard it. It just speeded right past us. So we just missed the opportunity to take that car off the road. It's going to be a while before we're able to get to it again. I'm going to try to go in a straight line, see if I can find it. I'm not sure if it went. This is a two-way street, so... Oh! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. We're able to get away from that, though. Any car wreck you can come out of without, I guess being able to drive away is an okay thing. Man, you see what I'm putting up with here now? The game knows that I'm looking for the van to knock it off the road, so now it's spawning a whole bunch of random vans that are trying to throw me off my game here. So I think maybe what we're going to end up doing is maybe we'll just forego trying to chase down this car at the moment. It is broad daylight, which makes it harder to chase these cars down, because when it's nighttime, there's obviously less cars on the road, which is kind of nice that they gave a little bit of realism to this arcade racing simulator, so that we're able to, you know, have some sense of reality. Obviously, these over-the-top crashes don't always work in our favor. As you see, I'm just basically driving pretty much in a straight line, trying to see if I can get this car to spawn. It doesn't look like we're going to get the spawn for this, so maybe we're just going to have to move on to the next race or event. And wait for it to get a little darker, and then maybe, hopefully... Oh, there it is. Can we get it off the road? Come on. It's just got to sneak up behind and give it a love tap. Aw, man, and it just got away from us, guys. Man, that makes me a little bit angry. But we had given it enough of a love tap on the behind to knock it off the road. I guess we did not do a good enough objective. I was too fast right at the moment that if I tried to turn into it to try to just smash it into the corner, we probably would have smashed ourselves into a corner. So definitely won't work. Oh, look, we got a second chance opportunity. There it is right there. I believe that's it. Yep, there it is. Let's see if I can get close to it and push it off the side. And we just crashed into a car, and it drove away. Well, that's just lovely. Good start to our Monday, right? All right. Think we might still be able to catch up to it one more time, I hope. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's see if we can finally knock this off the road. This pesky car just doesn't want to... Oh, man. See, that should have been a wreck right there. The game is playing shenanigans with us. I don't hear him in the background, so it sounds like he just gave us the slip. We almost took him off the road there. All right, you know what? I gotta think this through. You know what? Let's just go do the race. There's a race there, and the chances of me finding another race is going to be probably be low. I was looking to see if maybe we slow down a bit, it would drive in front of us, and we could try to... Ooh. Well, hello there. It was... Oh. And we still managed to drive away from that. Gotta love airbags, because there's no way in real life we would be walking away from that head-on collision. I could put the sound effects on for the Ecto 1. Obviously, it doesn't sound exactly like the Ecto 1 sirens from the movie. I guess we were able to get the Ghostbusters license, but not necessarily that sound effect for whatever reason. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be running into this van anytime soon, so I think maybe instead of wasting more time, we probably should get to the next event. And then hopefully it'll just spawn right after we do an event, and then we could take it off the road. Probably your best strategy right now is to wait till nighttime to try to hunt for that car, because, whoa. See, yeah, as you can see here, it's like we're in broad daylight now, and there's a lot of traffic when it's like afternoon to morning hour, so it doesn't work around bad. I'm going to see if I can try to get this burnout sign. Hopefully I'm going to back up a little bit here. Hopefully we will have enough speed. Oh, I can't drive for that. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. All right, let's see. Trying to see if I could get some top speed so I could just jump up through the ramp and take that burnout sign. We haven't done that one yet. So we need these for something. I don't know what. All right. clearly, we did not do it there. We didn't have enough. We had to be much further away there. There are random things that you have to do in the open world, like you have to crash through the burnout signs. You have to go through the yellow caution barriers, and you unlock, like, certain objectives. I don't know if this unlocks cars in the game. Obviously, I haven't completed all of them yet. There's so many of them. There's like 400 yellow signs, and I think it's like 250 burnout signs. Don't 100% quote me on that one. So there's a lot of collectibles, so to speak. And then there's the super jumps that you got to do and everything. So, all right, we are crashing into too many things. So I think it's time we drive into the auto repair. Okay, we got the car fixed, so that's a good stride there. I think we're just going to get to the next event here. Clearly, we are not going to run into this van anytime soon. Obviously, he gave us the slip, and it's going to be a while before... Whoa! That car came out of nowhere. All right, well, we were able to drive away still from that, so... Perfect display of how good stamina and endurance, I guess, or durability, perhaps we should say, that the Ecto 1 has. Yeah, no. We are not going to find this car. It's fairly apparent. I figured maybe if we drove really fast in a straight line again, we would find it. No. Clearly, there's too much traffic right now. So every car looks the same at this point, especially when you're driving and you see something far away. It could have been that car that just drove by, but we can't fast turn there anyway. If we did, we'd probably crash into something, which we probably are going to crash into. Yeah, case in point there. Right there. Ooh. Man. It's a good thing that I am not a driver in real life, because if this driving record in Burnout's Paradise is anything, my insurance rates would be through the roof. Alright. So, clearly, we cannot find this car. And I am crashing into literally everything. This is a bad start for Monday, huh? Grr, Mondays. Alright. See, I thought that was the van right there, but no, it's a regular van. Game is playing head games with us right now. Try to psych us out. Yeah, I think we are going to give up this particular mission for now. Not necessarily a rage quit, but there's just too much traffic out on the street right now to be able to locate this car. So my plan, I'm going to drive a little further inland. And then I probably do one of these races around here. Some of these races are pretty short in this particular area, if I remember correctly. But we are doing the A-Class license now, so I believe the races are going to be getting a bit harder. Probably, obviously, the cars are quite better, because as we unlock our cars, the car's top speeds are a bit higher, so... Whoa. I don't know what hit us from behind. It must have been the Phantom car. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do this race right now. We'll try to find the hot van later on. Alright, so we have to race southwest to the Lone Stallion Ranch. Okay, hopefully we could do this in one shot. This race is roughly 4 miles, so not gonna rage quit. So unless I get into a really bad position very early, then I'll probably restart the event, but let's see what we can do here. Plan of action, we're going to try to get some takeovers first, so that way we can kind of get a bit of a benefit in terms of races. Because right now... Alright, we weren't able to take anybody down, but we have the lead, so we'll take what we can get right now. Once I get really far ahead, I'm going to slow down a bit, because as I mentioned before, we are playing in pretty much middle of the day, so there is traffic and parked cars and a lot of fun things that can really screw us over. I'm going to be very careful. We're going to try to also slow down a bit, because there's a possibility that we have to do a lot of turns. Whoa, that car almost hit us head on, because this is a two-way street, and you don't drive down the wrong direction in a two-way street. Usually. I'm going to see if I can take the shortcut. Alright, that shortcut paid off for us. Shortcuts are usually defined by the yellow caution markers, which is why it's also a mission objective or unlockable type of thing that you do in this game. So we're about a mile away. As long as we don't screw this up, we should be able to win this race in one thing. I don't hear our opponents anywhere near us. So case in point, they probably all crashed into each other because they got super aggro. Sometimes you can't get very aggro in this game, because if you do, you pay the price. Alright, gonna use my boost here because obviously we're only 3 miles or 0.3 of a mile away. So let's just kind of put an exclamation point on this victory. And there we go. We did it in one shot there. So we win in our race. That brings us down to 38 points on our Class A license. We need to do 38 more events and win them to be able to upgrade our license to the Burnout license, which I basically would think means we're pretty burnt out of this game by that point. A lot of the races I'm noticing now are pretty much the same races, but they add like a faster turn that you got to do or harder cars that you got to go against. So that's something we have to definitely notice. I think maybe most of the races are going to kind of stay the same at this point in the game, and we're just going to have to deal with harder cars, crazier like traffic, and other things of that line. I'm going to drive down the road, see if I can find the next event that we're looking for. Honestly, I'm not only going to try to do races, but it's pretty much whatever event pops up first is the one I'm going to do. If you're not familiar with Burnout, the events come from everything to races, Markman, where you just got to survive till the end, Road Rage, where you basically got to take down the most cars within a lot of time, and Stunt Race, where the most crashes and the craziest stunts that you could do award you points, so you have to hit a certain point objective. So, case in point, if we were playing Stunt Race right now, this epic crash probably would have netted us about 7,000 points, but we are not doing a stunt race. Obviously, do not try this at home, kids. If you drive, don't do this. Don't learn from my mistakes. Speed kills. So does Road Rage. There's a race there. Okay, let's back up, and I'll do this. Oh! Whoa, whoa. That was the hot van that we're looking to take off the road. So we're going to ignore the race and give pursuit to this. Hopefully, I can get my run back finally and redeem myself from earlier. Just looking for that freaking car all over the place before, and we couldn't find it. Okay. And it's later in the day, so there's not that much car traffic, so we should, in theory, be able to take them off the road. We're going to try to slide, give them a love tap. All right, and we did it. We finally got the Inferno van in our garage. So that was a good run back. And, all right. So we missed the race. That's unfortunate. We'll swing back later on. Probably not this playthrough. Next playthrough, probably I'll try to swing back to try to do that race. No, we'll look for the next event. And next event we'll do. And I think after we do that event, we'll probably pack it up for the day. You know, we lost a lot of time trying to take down that stupid hot van, or whatever you call it. Inferno van, I believe was the name of it. Because, you know, they can't call it hot van. Maybe that'd be a copyright infringement with Hot Wheels. I don't know. Probably got to pay a license. Woo! We just went Inner Dukes of Hazzard right there. All right, we made the jump, because I get scared every once in a while. Sometimes you're not speeding through, and those super jumps go in epic fails. We're by the wind farm, so any race we try to do here is going to be very long. Probably will take us more tries to do. I'm going to try to avoid going for the yellow cautions right now, though, because we're just looking for an event. All right, found one. Usually the events are attached to traffic lights and usually highway signs. That's the next turn. So let's see what we got here. So we are racing southeast yet again to the Naval Yard. All right, that's fine. This race is longer than the last one, and the cars are more intense, so we got to be careful here. Same strategy. I'm going to try to give them some love taps so we can do takeovers, and when we do takedowns or takeovers, we will get a speed boost and use that to try to win the race that way. Gonna try to capitalize on their mistakes as well, because sometimes even if you make a big mistake, you can kind of capitalize on the fact that some of your opponents are going too fast. So we'll try to do that. That's the strategy we're going for here. Wow, that first place car is... Whoa! That's what I get for ranting, right? Just took one straight into the tree. But usually, cars tend to make mistakes, so you don't want to necessarily rage quit out of a race unless it looks absolutely necessary. I would love to slow down right now, but unfortunately, because... Oh, see, case in point. I was not even saw when the car went off the road, but apparently went off the road, which allowed us to get first place in this race. So sometimes you gotta kind of hang in there, even though things look dire, because they're going so fast. They do burn out, they do wipe out, they do crash. I gotta move over a little. Just realized I was driving on the wrong side of the two-way street. at full speed and broad daylight. We're hitting morning hours again. So we gotta be very careful here because morning hours mean traffic. And I think we just missed the turn. Yeah, we just missed the turn. So we essentially missed the turn and cost ourselves the race. Yeah, we are gonna have to restart this race. We were going so fast that we missed the turn. I didn't even realize we missed the turn because the sign came up so fast I didn't even see it. All right, well, we couldn't win all of them today in one turn. Let's see if we can do it on the second attempt. Pretty much are familiar with the course, so we know what we need to do already. We just gotta watch out towards the end and probably slow down a bit. So, oh, wow, they're playing dirty already. Wow, that is a terrible start. I don't think we're gonna be able to get back into this in 8th place so early into the race. I don't know. Okay, we're in 7th. Let's see. I'm gonna hang in here just a little bit to see. I'm not gonna restart just yet. I think we can kind of come back from this. Just gotta capitalize on hopefully other people's mistake. Look at them. They're all clustered together, so they're gonna all run each other off the road. That should give us an opportunity to try to make... Oh, well, there went that opportunity. We smashed into the same tree we did in the first attempt. All right, yeah, we're gonna restart this one, guys, because I know when we are beat. All right. Third time's the charm, hopefully, as the saying goes. I hope so. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. I don't understand how they can go through the light before the race is even decided. I never can get a speed boost. If anybody knows how you could get a speed boost on the green light to go first, definitely let me know in the comments. It's something I have not been able to figure out. There's no manual to Burnout Paradise. I mean, there's an online one, but who really checks those? There is not really a very good tutorial in the game either as to certain nuances such as that. So, let's see. All right, we're in first place again. We kind of know the route already. That's the good thing of playing all those races before in the different licenses. We kind of already know the roads. Uh-oh, I took a bad turn there. I might have screwed us up. I'm not going to quit just yet. That's one of the problems with the Ecto 1. It does handle certain things, but if you try to do the emergency power slide, it will kind of screw you over a little bit. Handles turns well, but does not handle the emergency turns where you're trying to do those super fancy slide. Let me take that guy off the road. He's starting to annoy me. Got to play dirty if I want to win this race at this point. All right, see the first place, not too far away from us. I'm not going to use the boost just yet because you can see all these sharp turns coming up. All right, used a little bit of the boost there because that's more of a straight line. Ooh. All right, well, that car that just went flying off the road besides us was first place. We are not going to be able to drive away from that. That's fine. All right. I'm not too concerned. We're all kind of junksing for that first place slot. So my plan is to capitalize on other people's mistakes at this point. First place car is very, very fast. So got to be careful. But as we saw before, it does make mistakes. So I just got to capitalize on its mistake. All right. I'm going to give it a left tap. All right, we were able to take it off the road. I kind of clipped it on the side there a little bit. So, hit detection, there was... Oh, speaking of hit detection, that car came out of nowhere. I think we just lost a race thanks to that. We got cheated by a head-on collision. Oh, goodness. I'm so salty over that. We had the whole race won there, guys. Oh, man, just that head-on car out of nowhere took us out. We were going to win. We were 4 miles, not even 4 miles. It was 0.4 miles away from the freaking finish line. All right. 4th time's the charm, I guess. All right. Same plan as before. We're going to capitalize on any mistakes. Any easy takedowns we can get, we will... Whoa. Well, I don't think I meant easy takedown on myself. But any easy takedowns we could get, we'll try to capitalize on to try to get a little bit of advantage here, hopefully. This is definitely one of the harder races we've done so far. Obviously, we're in A-class now, so... Even if it's the same route, the cars are faster. Traffic is definitely a bit more tricky. It's really late at night. You wouldn't expect this type of traffic. All right. Okay, we're still okay. We're still okay. We had a rocky start, but... Oh. What happened there? All right. I'm not going to rage quit. Although I'm very tempted to at the moment. So just hang in there. Because a lot of the sharp turns are coming up, and there's a possibility they're going to make some mistakes. All right. Oh, man, I caused shenanigans on that one. I clearly took down the opponent there, not vice versa. Computer is pulling out all the stops to cheat right now. Let's get a takedown. All right. Second? No, third place. Okay. And it's back again. Okay, give you a love tap. Get out of my way, Chomp. All right. Let those two fight it out for first, and then I'll try to swing behind. One of them's going to make a mistake. Or I could make a mistake, too. That works, right? But I think we're all crashed, so second place. I'm not going to quit just yet. There's a lot of race still to play. Capitalize on everybody else's mistake, and hopefully we'll be able to sneak the victory out here. All right, left tap from behind. We're in first place. Get rid of this chump if I can. Got to play dirty if we want to win this one. All right. Good, good, good. So far, so good. We're 1.3 miles away from the finish line. See if I can get ahead of them a lot. And then I'm going to try to slow down for those turns. Because if I'm going too fast, I'm likely to make a mistake. The sun's rising, which means there's going to be a lot more traffic. I'm taking a shortcut here. Ooh. That shortcut might have cost us because I didn't get the turn all the way. All right. Take another shortcut. Hopefully, the shortcut will get us into first. I'm going to boost. I just don't want to cut the corner too fast. I think if I boost here, I should be good. Oh, see? That car that's parked could have taken us out. All right. We got the race. We picked up the victory. It only took us 4 times. First place finish. 37 races to go till A-Class. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe as it helps the channel grow.